Right now, we're joined by someone who is actually a part of all of our lives in some way or another, because he's worked with so many actors, celebrities and athletes, you wouldn't believe it. Please welcome director, producer, and a good friend of mine. It's Gabe Turner!
Yeah! Hello. Well, Harry's got an incredible aura. I've known Harry since he first came out of X Factor, but he's just...
But did he have it then?
Yeah.
He did?
He's just always had it.
That's what I'm saying. Look, talk to me about those glory years with the boys, right? You know, One Direction. You were a part of that.
Pitching Danny DeVito to be to play the director in Steal My Girl was pretty nuts.
That's what I'm saying. So these are like iconic moments that fans of One Direction might not know about those music.
Well, we were on a Zoom. All I remember about it, we were on a Zoom. The idea was to have Danny DeVito because it was like a parody of like the old videos that no one makes anymore. And so we sort of pitched in this idea, and obviously he's sort of completely left field to this whole world at the time. I sort of remember pitching, and he was sort of stood by a snooker table, and he kept sort of like playing whilst we were pitching him, and we were like, didn't really know what was going on. I couldn't work out whether he was like completely out or completely in.
Right.
You know, he was like one of those guys you just couldn't read. You just couldn't read him, but he was delightful. Like, he was amazing to work with.
Yeah, and I mean, so you know, like seeing the boys, and you just mentioned it there. So when you first kind of saw, you know, Harry out of the lads, obviously you're good friends with all of them, but did you know that it was going to be what it was and what it is?
No, you never know how it's going to pan out. But I think that most people I've come across who I've worked with who have that kind of thing, you know, like James has got that thing.
Yeah, James
just in his presence, and you just realise how good he is at what he does really early on.
Yeah.
And you just know that one way or another it's going to work out.
But how involved are you with like pitching the ideas? Because like, say for Golden, for most of it, it's just Harry running with his shirt
Genius,
undone.
Right? What you're saying is, who came up with Harry running?
Yeah,
That's what you're going. Well, the other video, the Treat People with Kindness, me and Harry were watching this video online of the Nicholas brothers doing a tap dancing routine, and we had just met Phoebe Waller-Bridge the night before, and we were like, wouldn't it be cool if you and Phoebe did a dance? That's how that one came about.
What, so just because you'd met her the night before, you were like, I'll just bring her in a video?
Basically, It's as basic as that. I'm sorry to say it's as basic as that.
What was the video where he was on a bed going through London? Was that one of your doings?
That
or
was not one of my doings.
No,
I never came up with that.
Harry would always be running shirtless if it was a
correct.
video.
But it's always a team. Harry was very influential in the Golden video.
Was he?
Yeah, amazing. Hey, well, look, Gabe, thank you so much for coming in to chat with us, mate. I mean, look.
Well, it's taken 10 years, bro.
It is taken 10
years. I'm not going to lie. We've all had fun here.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've been preventing these people from having the fun that we've just had for 10 years.